We're going to do a review today to go over all the various techniques that we've taught you so you can go about the rest of your year using these, throughout your day. Let's start with last week, though. Does anybody remember what exactly we went over? Yes, Grant?
Inner strength.
Yes.
Inner strength, I think, was a big part of what they taught us, and I think it was really important and really helpful in middle school especially, because you have new situations that pop up that you kind of don't like, and you might fight with your friends or fight with your siblings, and growing inner strength to make it so you don't just blurt out what you're thinking in your head. And I think it was just really helpful to have the inner strength to not say something. Sometimes people get inner strength confused with the ability to stand up for yourself, which it is that, but it's also the ability to not say something, to keep something inside that you don't really want out there.
And so let's go through the qualities of inner strength. Who can remember some of the qualities? Nick?
Standing up for yourself, not being afraid to show confidence.
Yeah, confidence.
Yeah. Huge aspect of inner strength is being confident in your own ability. Yes.
Being able to focus on one thing and not get distracted.
Kind of staying steady. Yes.
Yeah.
Back in the beginning of the year when mindful awareness didn't really exactly help me, I kind of struggled with tests and focusing because I'm what's that called? Dyslexic, yes. And so I didn't really focus a lot, and I didn't have very good grades. And so when mindful awareness started and I kind of got into things, it really changed me as a person. And so I have way better grades, and I'm not really even actually dyslexic anymore. I am, but it's definitely changed. And so I've been getting a lot better test grades.
Can you guys think of something recently where you've used these values of inner strength to help you in a difficult time? Yeah, Greta.
Well, I babysit my brothers a lot, and they get kind of out of hand, and my mom said that would help me if I remained calm and non-reactive to what they're doing. And usually when you're in a calm voice, it makes them lower, but if you're just screaming bigger, it just raises their anger, and so it helps to be non-reactive and calm.
Yeah.
I think being able to anchor yourself with your breath and being able to just be still and formulate an answer instead of just automatically responding to things in a way that you could say things that you don't want to say. Anchoring yourself with breathing could not only make the answer you want good for you, but make the answer you want more comfortable for someone else also. Because the truth is not, it's usually the best policy, but sometimes the truth doesn't need to be heard.
I think one of the coolest things about inner strength is that it's often contagious, and so even though maybe sometimes we might not know what to do in the most difficult situations, if we can really be accountable for how we're showing up and really be mindful essentially of these different qualities and how we experience them in ourselves, so often other people around us will be inspired by that.
Let's go through some of the techniques you've learned, starting at the beginning of the year. What were some of the other techniques we built upon?
Like being kind. It's hard to be kind to your people that are not so kind to you. It's hard, and sometimes you feel just like you want to just strike back at them, specifically your siblings. So you have to take a few breaths and try to send kindness to yourself and others and put yourself in their shoes and find the common ground.
when somebody's being mean to you, there's a saying called kill them with kindness, and I love that. I basically live off of it. And so, like, if there's a bully and they're being really mean to you, or somebody just in general is being mean to you, then you could say, like, if that's really how you feel, then okay, and walk away or something, but don't, like, come back at them with another remark or something.
They just taught us to be kind to everyone. Like, if it's a person you don't know, just being kind to them might help their day. You don't know what kind of day they're having. You don't know what one small act of kindness could do for someone else in their life. So that's just kind of what they taught us in 6th grade.
Does anybody remember doing the body scan, where you use the introspection to go inside and check in with the body to see, all right, do I have any tight areas? Am I clenching or gripping anywhere?
I've always thought introspection is more than just looking inside yourself and other people. I've always thought it's looking as the world is just one big interconnection, one big society, looking at how everyone's doing as a whole instead of picking out individuals, and just seeing, not with sickness or health, but just mentally, how everything's channeling through the body, and seeing if there's almost just a blockage point at which someone might have done something, wronged you, or in any way just made you feel that this is a part of me that's tense and that needs relaxation. And I've always thought introspection is being able to find that point and help someone relax that point and letting just everything flow freely the way they want it to.
Most importantly, if you can really take these skills, these strategies, and use them in your own way. And again, when we come back to this idea that we've talked about at length, this interdependence, and recognize how we're all part of this larger network, and what we say, think, and do, it really matters. And it can have a profound and positive impact on all the people around us. And I think it would be really nice to finish with actually doing a practice together. So let's go ahead. We'll start with either the eyes closed, or if you choose to keep them open, and let your eyes be totally relaxed so you're not focusing on anything. And again, we can always start our practice by first feeling the sense of support of the chair underneath us, the floor supporting our feet. And even though we could be very relaxed and still in our bodies, our mind might continue to be very busy. So for now, whenever thoughts come to mind, see if you can let them come and go. Watching clouds move through the sky on a windy day. And building those qualities we talked about earlier of inner strength. Allowing your body and mind to remain calm. And also staying steady with the breath. And before we bring this practice to a close, just take a moment to expand your attention to all the people that are sitting here, and recognizing that everyone here, we all share the same desire to ultimately be happy. Send the heartfelt wish. May we all be happy and peaceful.